I went to school, it was 2003, 2004.
Hmm.
So when I finished, that's when I got the job at DeVry. So I never actually worked in the field, but the stuff that I learned in information technology in my master's is none of the stuff that we're using now. It's
Oh
still
yeah, yeah, probably it's changed so.
it's still a foreign language.
Yeah, yeah, and it's yeah, you almost have to work in it and hands-on learning. That textbook don't, it's just not something you can carry, but that hands-on knowledge you can work at a facility where you get with one of them geek folks to learn a whole lot. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's an ongoing thing, and it's ongoing.
And even the stuff that I learned in undergrad, I don't know if you remember this, but it was Fortran programming that we learned.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's real old stuff.
Nobody
Uh,
knows what
because I
that is.
worked, yeah, when I worked in IT at Memorial Hermann, I was still HIM capacity, but they brought me on to kind of help design because the workflow. And I mean, those guys, I would just tell them, like, okay, we pick up the records, we scan the records, we do this, and they would create an algorithm to have that software. I mean, it was just so fascinating, how they could actually write that language to create
Mhm.
that software.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, it says the meeting is being live streamed. Okay, preparing to live stream the meeting. So I did it on my personal account and not the This Is Us account because yesterday it said I had to request permission.
Well,
So
if she just comes on to this link and just
it says
talk,
meeting is being live streamed. Okay,
yes,
preparing to live stream the meeting. So I did it on my personal account and not the This Is Us account because yesterday it said I had to request permission.
yeah, I think you got
So
a couple of
if
things
she
going
just
on.
comes on to this link and just talk. Meeting is being live streamed. Yep. Well, we're live now, so preparing to live stream the meeting. So I did it on my personal account and not the This Is Us account because yesterday it said I had to request permission.
You see, it's rewinding what you said.
She just comes on to this link and just screen.
Do you hear yourself
But
speaking?
we're live now. So I do. I wonder why it's doing that.
It's rewinding what you just said about you had to grant permission. You see, it's rewinding what you said.
Yeah, I might have to get off this live stream thing. Hey, are
I
you still
think
coming on?
do you hear yourself speaking?
I do. I wonder why it's doing. Are you still
It's
coming on?
rewinding what you just said. Yeah, it's
Hey, are
rewinding
you
what
still
you
coming on?
said and what I said.
Yeah, I can't get my shirt is still.
You what?
I'm gonna go back out and walk to the back and then call you back.
Okay. Well, yeah, I just sent you the link. Okay. Bye bye. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I just sent you the link. Okay. Bye bye. Technology, technology.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maybe I need a tutorial on all of this stuff. I'm gonna get off of the live.
Yeah, I think because it's repeating something.
Yeah, there's nobody here anyway.
So
Technology.
you spoke with Valeria?
Yes, yes.
Okay, where are you?
You haven't talked to Valeria?
Oh, there you go. Not since the other day.
Oh, so she's doing
She,
okay.
when I talked to her, I got sleepy. Yeah. And she sounded really, really bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Sofa May just fell off the face of the earth.
Oh, she was sick too.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let me text her, see how she's doing. Us old women, we the only ones that's doing halfway okay.
Mm.
Angela went to a concert with this guy, and she said he was 70. And she said he was a little older. And I'm
Mhm.
like, 70. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is kind of old. And I thought about it, like, dang, I'm 63. And ain't really that old.
Well, how old is she?
She is 62, I think.
Oh yeah, no, that's not it's just 8 years because Lee is 71. So
I know,
yeah.
but when you say it out loud,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
say it out loud, it just doesn't seem like we are 70 or
Mhm.
almost
Oh, I
70.
know. I don't. I'm 69, so I feel 40. I just that number just baffles me to even say that. Nobody believes it. I go to my dentist's office. They literally want to fall off the chair when they say, "Are you 68?" I was there before my birthday, and I said, "Yes." So
Right, right.
it's young. It's just a number. Yeah.
And then I think about it, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to be out here like I'm young and I feel young, but
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
63. I can't believe it.
But yeah, that's just really a number.
My husband will be 64 on Christmas.
Oh, on Christmas, birthday's on Christmas. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
his birthday's on Christmas. So I guess when we go to 5 Central the next day, we'll celebrate his birthday.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
You gonna try to make it out?
I don't know. It depends when my grandbabies leave. I'm trying to have dinner on the 24th Sunday, so the folks can go home Monday.
Okay.
So just have to see how that all works out.
I think I might do that too, because with Christmas being on Monday, I'm gonna have dinner on Sunday. And then
Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. I want to have dinner on Sunday and just really do nothing on Monday, just because the
right,
schools will be closed. Yeah, I can just binge watch something on TV,
right.
take a nap in between.
Eat
Yeah.
leftovers.
Uh-huh. That's my goal, honey. Just clear the house out and tell folks I'll go home. But I know my sister, they will go home Monday morning for sure.
What are
And
you cooking? Do you know?
I'm cooking the traditional stuff because for Thanksgiving, we actually had fish, and my family talked about me. I said, "Well, I'm doing the whole thing Christmas." They said, "Like, oh, I have lost my way."
Man, you know what we had for Thanksgiving? Did I tell
uh,
you?
uh-uh.
We had
Tacos.
tacos and
Yeah, tacos.
fajitas.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and so yeah, I remember you saying that. So that's what I wanted to do something different and not have the same traditional dirty rice, potato salad, green bean. I mean, even Lee was like, "Oh my God, we don't have no turkey." I said, "We're gonna have turkey Thanksgiving, Christmas."
Well, we had turkey tacos. We had turkey meat, so it was
Okay,
turkey
yeah, yeah,
tacos. And I
yeah,
did have a turkey breast that you can make some sandwiches
yeah,
with.
yeah. Well,
But
I
I
did, I
didn't
did the
do
dirty rice so the folks, my children, could calm down because Tyra was just beside herself. You're not making dirty rice? So I made the dirty rice, potato salad, and red fish with red snapper, grill or red snapper.
Oh, see, that sounds good. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what you eat
exactly. It was really good too, because I didn't want to
as
do
long
no
as y'all were
turkey.
together and happy and full.
Exactly, and that's what it was. So we had a good time, just eating. And now I'm gonna have more people, but So I'm gonna do my traditional stuff.
Mhm. Who else coming?
My sister's from Louisiana, and my grandbabies, my son, my nephew, uh my cousin and her husband from Baton Rouge. So I probably have maybe, oh my God, about 10 people, 10, 12 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's what I want to do. Cook on Sunday, clean the kitchen, and have them pack up their stuff. Yeah, go home first thing Monday morning.
Take a plate. Well,
Yeah.
tell your son to come out to 5 Central on Tuesday. I'd love to meet him.
Oh my, yeah, I know. I will let him know. Yeah. So yeah, if my grandbabies are gone, yeah, I'll tell him to come. So yeah, because I'll never met. But what about Friday? Are we gonna have access to the land on Friday?
Yeah, let me make the appointment right now while we're talking about it. And that
Yeah,
way,
do like because I have a hair appointment at 10 a.m. on 288 in Reed Road, and I'm just getting a trim and just maybe some twists or something braids. So I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock, I should be done, and then we could head there from the hair salon. Cause I'm gonna ask Lee to drop me off there, then he'll come back pick me up, and then we go on.
I was gonna say, because you got the party to go to that night.
On Friday? No,
Is it Friday?
the party is Saturday. George party?
Okay. I'm getting my days mixed up.
Yeah.
The 8th?
The 8th is Friday. Yeah.
I thought we had said we were gonna look at it when we, on the 9th, the day we go to George's party.
Oh, well, I don't know, because I thought it was if we didn't do it on the 8th. I think Friday might be better because I don't know. That's what my son, I know he said that Friday was open for him.
My
'Cause
husband comes in that day in the morning
on the 8th
on the 8th. I pick him up at 10:45.
a.m.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so see, he could come too, but I'm thinking, no, we set it maybe for 1 o'clock.
You be in a hair salon.
No, I'll be done. It's at 10. I wear my natural hair. I'm just gonna wash, she gonna trim it, and then she gonna just braid it down. Nothing fancy.
So if we do that, then when I pick him up, we could head down that way.
But that's at 11-ish. Or well, it could be 12. You said 10:45 he gets into town.
Yeah, he gets in town 10:45, which means I probably pick him up at
Yeah, by the time we
11,
get through, they park and everything, 11:30, 12. Yeah.
11:15, 11:30.
Yeah.
And then we could probably be down there at 12,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
12:30.
Yeah. Well, I'm just giving myself an extra, but yeah, at 10, 11, 12, that's 2 hours. I should be done. So yeah, so I'd say 1 o'clock if that's and then we could, unless if y'all get there earlier, then you can go to lunch at
That's what I was
30
gonna
South.
say. We could go to lunch beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand, and then yeah, I'll let you know where I'm stand, where I stand for its time.
Okay. Let me see that address. Do you remember the address right offhand?
No, what's the address? Oh, it's 2004. Is
Yeah,
it?
I know the street.
It's FN 2004. I don't know when did we go last? Let's see if I can. Was that in message?
Let me just put
Yeah, I
it.
probably have the sheet. Let's see. The survey is in my Angleton. But don't you have to call what's his name? Daniel.
Daniel,
Because
I
we
was
want to
gonna
be able to
do-
get in so we could ride through.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on the app, the HAR app.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so I need the address to pull it up,
Okay, let's see. I should have this. Let's see. This is
and then I can text them and make sure that we have access to it.
mm-hmm.
This is 35. Hey, Chanel. Give us a second. We're about to make this appointment to go see this land.
um
Are you at work?
Yes, ma'am, I sure am, but it's
Okay,
okay.
we won't hold you long.
It's all good.
Let's try to find this address here.
I clocked out. It's okay. I'm just still at the facility.
Okay, it's 2004.
let's see.
Find it. And I find it's not popping up, probably because I got it on houses and not land.
Yeah, now I've been looking at the I'm going through the text message because I know I sent it to my son, that survey link.
Okay. Well, we won't hold Chanel up. Let's
Yeah, go ahead.
to-
Yeah, I can look. Hi, Chanel. It's Paula.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am amazing. Thank you for asking.
Well, that is wonderful, wonderful. Good to hear the good positive tone.
Absolutely.
I hadn't told her anything about you, Chanel, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. You tell your story and why you want to live in an agricultural co-housing community with us people. I was gonna say us old people, but us people.
Well, beautiful souls of wisdom.
Thank you.
I I feel like that's the one thing that the world needs, is that wisdom, that type of that energy that you guys that you ladies do put out. You don't get that from you don't get that genuinely all the time. So I appreciate that in you. If you just want me to jump into it, I will.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit about myself. I have I'm like a jack of all trades. I don't like to just put myself into one thing. I put myself into one thing and I master that, and I continue education on that if it's in my path, or if questions or other things seem to come to the forefront. So with that being said, I have a CDL. I also have a master's in cannabis. I obtained my master's in cannabis because I ended up getting hurt at work. And when I got hurt at work, they had me on all different types of medication. And I ended up sleeping 2 years of my life away and not even remembering anything. I have a little bit of recollection, but I really don't. I just remember being asleep. And I couldn't walk. I remember that. I remember feeling pain. One day I woke up September, and I got a letter in the mail, and it was saying that if I didn't come back to work, that they were going to give up my position. So with that being said, I had to get myself off of those drugs and get back to work. So I did probably what I should not have done, but I knew I needed to get off of the drugs because I needed to wake up and be alert and aware. So I did a little bit of research on natural herbs, and the natural herb that popped up was cannabis as a pain relief. So I tried it and it worked. I was able to walk. I was not feeling pain. So with that being said, like I said, I got hurt at work and it ended my MMA career that I was doing for 7 years. But anyway, I just obtained a master's in cannabis because that was what interests me at the time. With that, it led into hemp. Hemp is a reason why I feel like I should be a part of the co-housing community, because it's not new. It's bringing back old things that worked and that are still working. They now, like, you can do different structures, different colors, different things. Hemp also is fire retardant. It also is pest resistant. It has different properties that add value to co-housing. Also, that I learned that I have a green thumb. So outside planning, even doing the new stuff, the hydro planning, that's all things that should be something that is in a co-housing community. It's healthy. It also doesn't just produce cannabis, but it can produce fruits and vegetables. So growing and building and continued education are reasons why I feel like I can contribute. With that being said, I really feel like, although cannabis since the 1930s has had its negative propaganda, I am standing, I am working, I am walking. I also just made a semi-pro football team called the Houston Mumbas that I'll be playing cornerback on. So,
Really?
I mean, so with that being said, I would hope that I will be a good advocate for not just the co-housing community, but to change the propaganda on cannabis and hemp and, some continued education.
I didn't know they have a master's degree in cannabis.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. Well, that would fit in because we want to have what is it? Cigar lounge. So we can
Yes.
incorporate all that
Yes,
into
ma'am.
one of the businesses.
Absolutely.
And then the green thumb, yeah, that would be perfect too. Grow our own vegetables or grow whatever we can grow.
Yes, growing, yes. All we need is a couple of acres.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're looking at 47, so
Oh
we
yeah.
got
Oh
plenty.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
yeah.
And then, that's continued revenue as well. So not just only giving back to us, but we'll be giving back to the community. We'll be able to provide jobs, like cannabis is a year-round thing, and it only takes 30 days for the crop to yield. So,
Mhm.
we'll be able to keep that revenue going.
What's the license? Do you know the Texas law around growing that?
So right now, cannabis is not a thing, but hemp has never been exempt. We've always been able to grow hemp. We just kind of veered away from it because of the propaganda and everything.
Mhm.
But and then right now, like they're not able to discriminate against that. So if we were to present that to the president, they they would probably grant us whatever it is that we would need if we, this co-housing community is not just, something small. I see a big vision in this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we definitely have a huge vision, but that's one of them. The cigar lounge, which we could incorporate others, and RV park and storage, or yeah. We're looking
Absolutely.
at that, and then because we will live on the property, so it's going to be one big community, business in the front, homes in the back. And we really just need some serious folks and that's willing to invest and work, raise money, and we could make this happen.
And it would be good because I would be able to be there and to physically see the crop, and be able to do what needs to be done instead of having to fly all the way out to California or fly to Washington State like I do sometimes to check on crops. So
So
I
you
mean,
have that crop in those different cities?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, again, this is not just, and then the way things are looking, and I don't know if you do follow the laws, the cannabis laws, but they're very lackadaisical about the laws now, and they're even starting to look into legalizing cannabis. So cannabis is a healing herb. You know what I'm saying? So we can. I know how to do labels, jars. Grow it. I mean, this is like a ongoing revenue type.
What are some of the things that you can make with the hemp? That's
You
legal
can.
to make with the
Uh,
hemp.
we can make clothes. We can make shoes. I mean, they used to make money with hemp. The American flag was made with hemp at one time. Paper, you know, they just don't like to talk about that because, big paper mills, but once you start reading and doing the research from the 1930s on Andrew Carnegie and, what happened in the South, it'll, rattle you a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, co-housing communities, I feel is educational. It's gonna feed back to the community, and it's not just for us. It's continued education for everybody that comes through.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris said he wanted to show young people how to use their hands to build things, like to make a house or whatever. And can't hemp be used in some form of building material?
Absolutely. They have hemp lime, they have hemp fiber that they actually build with. They actually build with it. And the
Yeah.
process is safer, it's faster. And like I said, it's fire retardant. You have no pests. It's just amazing what hemp can do. And then we are in Texas, they have so many hemp like things already, so it's just a factor of getting into it.
You're more in tune with that than we are. So you have to tell us what kind of things Texas has with hemp.
Oh, Texas, yeah,
I don't know.
Texas, they already have hemp bars, where people go. And I'm not really, and I would love to say this, and it's just my personal opinion, nobody has to agree. But from the research and the things that have been told, they don't even have research on people smoking hemp, you know what I'm saying? Like CBD, stuff like that. Because THC is the complete the transmitter that's needed. So I would rather build with it. I would rather, make fuel with it. Like it's hemp is endless. It's endless. I have
Yeah,
a book
I'm
from
surprised
Jack.
with Texas because I thought I heard where the governor was fighting to not have it on the ballot for the next election
Um,
to make it legal for that. Have you heard that?
I've heard so much stuff, and but there's so many people who are with it, you know. Of course you're gonna have the people who oppose things, but I don't know. I
Yeah, I
rather
think if it's on the ballot for election, I think it will
it.
pass. Yeah.
The
And
last
so
I have screenshots of things that I read. I follow a whole bunch of hemp laws and things like that, and they send me emails. So it's already here. That's just like they saying about the uh the casinos that ain't supposed to be here, but they're already here.
oh
So
yeah, I'm confused. That's what it is. It's the casino. Legalized gambling is what they're pushing to be on the ballot for next year's voting, and that's what Abbott is fighting. But if they put that on the ballot, that's gonna pass.
Oh yeah, it's already built. It's on.
Yeah.
It's already up. So of course,
Yeah.
like I said, they already have the people who are opposed to it. But as much Houston is already where everyone wants to be, you know. And we actually have people coming from other places, Florida, California, New York, coming here and making, you know, the money that we like, you know, come on, man. Like let's all get in on this pot. Let me scratch your back. Because I believe in sweat labor. You know, I believe in showing what I can do. I believe in, you know, having to, you know, don't just say what you do what you do, prove what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, but you know, cannabis is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's not in any way, shape of the plant, whether it be hemp or
Let me
Well,
ask you,
that's, you know,
when you started, did you start off smoking, or was it gummies, or was it a tincture, or was it another form of when you first started?
no, when I first started, I started off smoking.
Okay.
I actually was scared of all that other stuff. I actually never even wanted to smoke because I've always had, you know, I want to do, you know, things that you
You've
have
been
to
an
get.
athlete.
So, you know, smoking was never really something that was on the page until I got hurt. But I'm actually grateful for it. But tinctures, uh people, I don't really, I'm opposed to edibles because they're more sweet. You know, the sweet is not, it's not good for you. Sugar is not good for you. So I'm very opposed to edibles. Um, and you know, some people are opposed to smoking because of carcinogens. So I mean, it just kind of depends on how you feel. I'd rather smoke it. I
Okay.
don't, they have wax, they have tinctures, they have drops. I mean, you could infuse your coffee, your tea,
Yeah. They
and
make butter with it
yeah,
and
we can do all of that. We
cook
can
with
do,
it.
yeah, we can have a whole class on that, then make some cookies afterwards.
Yeah, we can have our chef to infuse our meal.
Absolutely. You'll find done.
We'll be having a good time out there, Paula.
yeah,
Yes.
it sounds like it.
Ain't nobody gonna be feeling the pain. We gonna be
And we won't have far to go. We just go on back to our little house.
Yeah,
and we
exactly. Yeah, that's the best thing to be able to, you know, party at your home outdoor and you walk to your house, stumble to your house, whatever you need to do.
As I believe that's why a lot of people don't get together. They want to, but you know, in Houston, everything is so far
It's
apart.
so far. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't go to the Tuesday meeting because the thought of driving dark and yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
a
it
lot
gets
of
dark
people,
after it gets dark so early now too.
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people say. Like, I want to come, but it's so far. I live in Atascocita, or I live
Oh
in
yeah, yeah.
Pearland, and I'm like, I get it. I do. I get it because
Yeah.
somebody invites me. I'm like, oh, how far is that?
GPS.
Yeah, yeah, that's really it. So yeah, but it'll be great. So where are you in the financial piece of it? Are you ready to move roll with the project?
We
Chanel?
can, I mean, whatever it is, I need to see if everything lines up. Then
Mhm.
I'm ready to do whatever it is. I don't wanna hold up on anything because it's about to be a yield season. You know, everything is based on time. Well, not, I don't want to say time, but you know, the season, for lack of better words.
Well,
But
yes,
yes,
we're looking at the 47 acres and it's 550,000. And so we're looking for investors that can, come along with Band and I and, the down payment our goal is to have the property paid for in 3 years. We get the businesses set up like that, RV boat and storage. We got the cigar salon, just businesses that generates income. We pay this loan off, and then we move on to building our personal properties, your personal home, condos, or whatever your desire for your living space.
So would you, I have a question,
Go ahead.
if I may.
Sure.
So what if we could, once we get the land, set up like little shops or whatever, so we could generate the money? Would that be able to go towards whatever is needed?
Yeah, that's the goal, to get the land and immediately carve out. We could sell some acres to bring income, to build this shopping center, to build a RV boat and storage space. So yeah, that is the goal. And if we could, sell 5-10 acres immediately, that'd be awesome to put the money towards building that shop, and then also paying off the loan. So the land would be debt free, and we have income coming in to build what we want to build as far as business is concerned. I want to have a nail salon on site. So it's just all the owners, whoever those owners are, will get to say, okay, I want this shop, I want this shop. If we have 5 owners, we have 5 retail shops. So it's just however we this plays out with purchasing the land.
But we would do probably 6 months of due diligence, so we'd have at least 6 months to come up with the down payment and everything once we get approval for the loan. Because we got to make sure the land is going to give us everything that we to do everything that we want to do on this property. So before we were looking at March, now we're at December, so we're probably looking at June.
Okay.
So just kind of want you to think and have a goal of, where can I get some money from, or, things like that.
I shall.
And of course, if you have any, it doesn't just have to be you. It could be you and there's some other people you were trying to introduce me to. You guys could all go in together and have this hemp business. So it doesn't have to just be you.
Absolutely. That sounds like a plan. It sounds like a plan to me. So are we just gonna continue to reconvene like monthly, or a couple every other?
Well, Paula and I are meeting weekly because we're trying to get this train out the station.
Yeah, we really are ready to roll. We just need to get funding for this property, and yeah, we are ready. So that's why we need people that are really serious, ready to roll, can assist financially. I mean, just ready to go. Like Vanda said, we're going to do our due diligence, so we're not going to buy swampland. But once we get the approval from the people that know what they're doing, the developers, the engineers, the surveyors, and tell us, yes, this land is good to go, then we're ready to roll.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna start with, once we do know the land, let me know, because I definitely start doing some due diligence on my own.
Yeah, it's definitely like everything had to stop because we don't have the land. So we can't do all this research without having the property. And we identified the property that we want. So now we're trying to get the funding for it.
Yeah.
So at least the area, which is going to be down 288 South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really a nice piece of property from where it's sitting is on the main road. Lots of, traffic for our businesses running down. It's, near 288 and FM 2004. So really great piece of property.
Yeah, I used to work for a cement truck company, and we started some of the houses foundation pouring over there.
Yeah,
So
there's
yeah,
lots of construction going on in that area.
so yeah, they're building up. They're building. That's a nice area. It really is. I know they have that really big complex to the side over there. It's really big over there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah. So when is the next meeting on next Monday?
Well, we meet every
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday at 4, and we just kind of are interviewing people that want to be part of the community so that I can put this out there and people can get to know who we are and this is us. So I appreciate you coming on so we could get to know you a little bit better. Paula was on at the beginning when you were meeting with us with the other people, and then Paula came on, everybody kind of dropped off. So I'm just kind of glad to get everybody together so that Paula can meet some of you guys. Because she's like, where are these other people that were
where are all these people? It's like 20 email address on the invite. It's like, where are they?
Yeah, she rounded us up real quick. Then they started they started getting real deep, and we had to figure some things out.
So they do exist, Paula. I told you.
They do exist.
Here.
Okay, so they're coming back around, but that's where we need to know the seriousness, because everybody's in a different place. So and that's why I always ask that question. Where are you in moving forward with that? Ready to sign off, or no, just give me some time. I need a year, 2 years, and so we just need to know where everyone is, because you have to have cash to buy this land.
Right.
You gotta have cash to do surveys. You gotta
have
cash
exactly
to do soil samples, and
yeah.
And it's a volunteer position.
Maybe I could just reach out to some people. They don't have to be from Houston, do they? Like I figure, like maybe I could just put a team together then, so they don't have to.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, if they want to just be investors and not live on the property.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of buddies who put together a whole they build homes.
Yeah, you see, we need all these people because that's what we want to do. I want to build a condo and build smaller condos or townhomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll just start reaching out to people. I mean, I don't really like to set my focus on money. I just kind of like to stick to the plan and continue to, contribute where I can. And just know that the right person will come by and be like, look, we got this. And that's just it. But anyway, I'll reach out to people and we're gonna be fine.
So we have yet to have said how much money we're going to make. That's not really our goal either. Our goal is to build this community where we can live and be happy. We know the money is going to come, but it's not, we haven't said our goal is to make this amount of money or anything like that. We just want to live and be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Have our water, our electricity. We're not going to be out in the country. We're going to have our water, our electricity, our glamping, our nail salon, our pool, our tennis court. It's going to be very nice. And
this is a good time to start building too, because they're building everywhere. They're building up everywhere. So it's a great time.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because I mean, I never thought about making money. We're moving to a new location. We need the money to buy the land, but to make money, It was not my intention when I first said, "Oh, okay, yeah, it sounds like a great thing."
Right.
But yeah, it's not. Yeah, I want to live in the country, but the city country, the city country, and
With around other people.
yeah, around other people, and you have your shared space. We would have such a beautiful community with our outdoor kitchen, pavilion, pool, tennis courts. Yeah, the vision is just so beautiful.
So it's kind of like our own resort
Yeah, exactly. It'd be where we live and play.
where we
And
live
so
and play.
a small community, a small number of people that like-minded. I mean, you're not going to agree, but if you don't want to talk to me today, then you got your place to go to. It's not like we all live together in one house.
Right.
Yeah. So
I like that. I think I'm gonna put that on the tagline, Paula. This is us, Texas, where we live and play.
yes, where we live and play. Yeah. Because we'll have a lot to do. We'll have outdoor grilling, barbecue. Oh my God, yeah. I could just see now.
And I gotta have a chef out there. Like my daughter's in Jamaica with 3 chefs, and she send me videos of them cooking fish and all that stuff for her.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yep, this is the life I want. I want to have that. I don't necessarily need them every day, but they
Yep,
come
yep.
out 2-3 times a week and does a big dinner for everybody. That would be good. Now, in a traditional co-housing, each family takes a turn and cooks for like 20-30 people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be something that's going to be required for everybody, because what if you don't cook? What if you can't cook? I
Exactly.
don't want this family cooking for me and they can't cook.
Well,
Yeah,
they can
exactly. Yeah,
contribute in
I
some
think,
type
yeah.
of other way, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would think we would just say, okay, who wants to cook? And then we could identify the people that, because I love to cook maybe once a week or so, but for a large group, 20-30 people, that's a chore. So
Yeah, you need a team of people in
yeah,
there.
you need a team of people. And we just put who can grill, I could make the side dishes. But yeah, I don't think we should have a mandate that, okay, family A, you're up for cooking. But yeah,
Right.
I think it would be
And
great.
family A could be the people that know how to grow the vegetables and the fruit, and that's their contribution to the community.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We what's your skill set as far as because grilling, I can't grill on the outdoor kitchen. But I could put burgers on there and I'm not a griller. So
Yeah, my husband thinks he's the best.
yeah, see, and that's it. So we would put Kirk on the grill. Okay, that's your specialty.
Jerk chicken, that's right, and he does do a good job at it.
Yeah.
So he one night a month he can be the Kirk the jerk chicken man, and that's gonna have Kirk's jerk chicken on this Friday night or Saturday night or something.
And I could do a gumbo for sure. So we'd have gumbo and see like this cold, wet, rainy. Be perfect.
Okay. Well, I know both of you guys have to go. You both have something to do at 5 o'clock. So
Yeah.
You going swimming and you're going to practice. So
Swimming. Oh, that sounds like a way better
yeah,
workout than what
indoor.
we finna do.
It's really aqua fit. It's my aerobic class in the pool.
I'd rather go swimming.
Yeah.
all right.
Well,
ladies.
nice meeting you, Chanel. And so
Yeah,
hopefully see you on Tuesday.
Absolutely. Yes.
We're going to be
of
at 5
course.
Central on the 26th, Chanel. So we're going to be in the city.
Okay.
I'll give you the information later on. But okay, you guys have a good evening.
All right, you too. All right,
Absolutely.
bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Jesus Christ.